BBC News at midday. Spain have taken a 1-0 lead over England in the final of the Women's World Cup in Sydney, where both sides are vying to win the title for the first time. Olga Carmona slotted the ball past the Lionesses' goalkeeper Mary Earps midway through the first half. Vicky Sparks is commentating for the BBC.
Here as Caldente comes forward, she's got the runner on the left-hand side. The shot is driven in and driven low into the bottom corner. The captain, Olga Carmona, who scored the late winner in the semi-final against Sweden, has put Spain in front against England in this Women's World Cup final. And you have to say, on the balance of play, Spain deserve it.
A senior Conservative MP has joined calls for a judge-led statutory inquiry into the Lucy Letby case. The nurse was convicted on Friday of murdering 7 babies and trying to kill 6 others at the Countess of Chester Hospital. An inquiry announced by the government won't have the power to compel witnesses to give evidence. Steve Brine, who chairs the Health Select Committee, told Broadcasting House here on Radio 4 that the need for public confidence meant the inquiry should be led by a judge.
What you're hearing from the families, who I understand have acted with incredible dignity and composure and will have an incredibly difficult day tomorrow when they do their witness testimonies before the sentencing, for which I would add Lucy Letby 100% should be present to face the music, and Parliament should legislate to make sure that defendants do so. I can't see how anything other than that sort of inquiry is what's required here, given the seriousness of this.
The Department of Health says a non-statutory inquiry is the most appropriate option to focus on lessons that can be learned quickly. Russia's first attempt at a moon landing in almost 50 years has failed. The spacecraft suffered problems as it moved into its pre-landing orbit and crashed into the moon. Will Vernon reports from Moscow.
The Russian space agency, Roscosmos, said communication was lost with the Luna 25 moonlander at 3 p.m. Moscow time on Saturday. All efforts to re-establish a signal were unsuccessful, and the craft was destroyed as it collided with the moon's surface. Luna 25 had been scheduled to attempt a landing on the south pole of the moon on Monday. The loss of Luna 25 is a humiliating blow to Roscosmos. Russia's civilian space program has been in decline for several years as state funding is increasingly directed towards the military.
A hurricane is battering Mexico's Baja California peninsula as it heads north towards the American state of California. Despite being downgraded to a Category 1 storm, winds of more than 90 miles an hour have been gusting. Meteorologists have warned of potentially catastrophic flooding from the intense rainfall. Around 30,000 people have been told to leave their homes in the western Canadian province of British Columbia as wildfires continue to intensify. Officials say that large parts of the Okanagan Valley, which includes the popular tourist destination of Kelowna, are facing a highly dynamic situation. Jacqueline Jalino, a reporter from Kelowna Capital News, has been at the front line of the fire.
The air quality in Kelowna right now is like something I've never experienced before. It's like sitting in front of a campfire and having the smoke blow in your face. It hurts your eyes, it hurts your lungs. Spirits are low, but the community is coming together the best they can.
Waitrose and John Lewis are offering free hot drinks to police officers on duty in an attempt to deter shoplifters. The retailers have written to the Police Federation saying that officers can use the in-store drink machines and cafes. The burnt-out shell of a 1954 Ferrari racing car has been sold at auction in the United States for more than £1.5 million. The 500 Mondial Spider series was one of only 13 ever made. BBC News.